Because when we watch the play, we laugh or we cry. Actually, we are really very funny, you know. We pay for the ticket to get in. And I don't know how you are in here, but we have a sort of classical, like opera. And in the opera, more often, tragedy more than comedy, isn't it? All stories is tragedy anyway. And after working hard for the whole day, after fighting in at work, fighting at home, so we want a few minutes to relax, we go and do the opera. And then for what? Crying. Because that is a tragedy. But then after that, we're so happy. The story is so good, so nice. And what's over? The actor and the actress. We name them best actor and best actress. Whoever can drag our cries more, the tears more. That's so good because they are so good. They play like a real, you know. They play just really like a real life. And that's how we follow their stories from the top to the end. We know that it is a play, don't we? Because we bought the ticket. That is a play. Yet once the curtain opens, and when they play, we follow like a children in the game. We follow, and they let us to cry or to laugh. They manipulate us like that. We pay for them to lead us and to cry and to laugh. And after that, we treat them good. And they even, if the good actor and actress, they are the one who the image they impose in our mind for months and months and months. And after that, when they come back, that theater look is very good. We come back and watch again. How do we live? What do we call that? Learning meditation is a learning to be sincere with us. So sincerely speaking, what is that? The daily life. Is it we cheat us? Is it cheating? Yeah, we are tired, we have things to solve, we don't want to do it, that's too much. You know, we don't want to see that, so unhappiness, go and see that and live with that play for a while and happy with that. We know more people's stories than our own. We know more the neighbors in and out, you know, all these events, how to solve their problems rather than our own. We live in like an ostrich, isn't it? You know, when the ostrich, you know how the ostrich lives? When he sees the danger, he turns and he leaves the bottom out and he puts his head into the bush. And that is exactly we live. And yet we complain that we suffer. Right? We suffer so much, and when we suffer, we go to find something to entertain us. So we bury the suffer. We don't want to see it. Someone suffer, not me. You know, I keep smiling, and when I smile, I don't suffer. So that's how we do it. We cheat ourselves. And because we cheat ourselves, we are cheated as well. The actor and the actress cheat us, you know. We claim so good, so nice, and keep coming back and watching another play. And that is the same thing anyway, you know, the same tragedy. So this is the, but when we watch that, we don't know how real actor and actress, whether when they perform for us to watch it, how they are. This is a story about, and in the tragedy, normally we have a comedian, because when the play is a full 3 hours, tragic like that, that's too heavy, right? If it is a real true like our life, we don't want to watch it. Our life is more than that, so we have to have something invention, something good. When you take so much salt or pepper, that's no good. You have to put a bit of honey, you know. So every play should have a comedian. So after you cry, then in between the scenes, the comedian come out and make you laugh and laugh and laugh. to soothe of the tragedy. And then the second curtain will be another tragedy for us to follow and to act like. So this is a story about the best comedian. And when she received the award, Best Comedian, she's been interviewed that are there any moments you are, because you play for people to laugh. So for you, are there any moment you are emotional? Instead of laughing, are there any moment like that? She said yes, and the moment is, the play is, we call it the portable theater group, because they cannot stay in one city. They have to move from city to city, and sometimes they have to go to town and the countryside. And when they go to town and the countryside like that, they normally play. And also when it is a small theater group, they have only a few plays like what do you have a play in here? What is a famous in Australia is a swan, like something like that, Madame Butterfly, something like that, You have only 2 or 3, the most is a 3 plays. And when you stay in one place, after finishing the 3 plays, you cannot stay longer than a few weeks, or the maximum is 1 month. Because they see it every day, so they don't want to see it again, so they have to move to another town. So this happened to that theater group and they always have a comedian. And the comedian, apart from the main actor and actress, the comedian is the main as well. Regardless that the wage is not the same like the main characters, but the play has to have the comedian. When the curtain opens, the comedian had to be ready to act in between. So that day she said that is the last day of the group to play at that town. And her native country is very far away, say about a few hundred kilometers away. And then she received a telegram that her mother is dying. They want her to come home soon before the mother closes her eyes, definitely. So she received that one, and she asked the manager whether she can go straight away to reach the town in time. The manager said definitely no, because if she goes, then they cannot play, and that is the last day. And if they cannot play, they have to refund. So if she can refund, then she can go. And if she cannot refund, then she still has to play. So she can refund, of course. So she still has to play her role. And when the curtain opens, she still come out and play in between. And by the last between, then she can go before even the curtain closes completely, because normally they don't play until the end. So she still play, and everybody still laugh with her role. And then by the end, when the curtain closes, she cried and she left and she come to her home. Too late, her mother already died without seeing her. And she said that moment was a very emotional part in her life. Because the manager said that after that she can go home, and then she can join them in another town in 3 days' time, so enough time for her to move. But that's the emotional part. So when the curtain opened, no one knew about her emotion. They still laugh and they still call her, she's the best actress. Not until she revealed the news that is how she feels. And you see that for the people who go to play the games, intentionally we knew that. But then if we go to the play, we can laugh wholeheartedly without knowing that the person who helped us laughing, they might not laugh at all in their own lives. You see how that happy, that is we see that is our happy. But we are happy based on someone else's unhappiness. That's more often unhappy. Okay, so how can we be happy? Because Buddha teach us to be happy, not to suffer. Even in the first talk he gave was suffering, right? That is the Four Noble Truths. And the Four Truths, the first truth is suffering, right? So what is a suffering? There are 8 suffering, isn't it? Isn't it? Birth is a suffering.